was going to say.
Millie Weaver reporting for Infowars.com. We're here in Austin, Texas, where an explosion has happened in a peaceful, quiet neighborhood around 9 p.m. at night, which sent FBI and ATF agents out here in massive numbers, bomb units, bomb dogs. We're here with one of the neighbors out here. Now, ma'am, what do you know about what happened here tonight?
We just heard that there was 2 explosions and that there was a tripwire attached to a for sale sign on a house that wasn't for sale, and that they were injured, got some nails, and we've heard that they're in stable condition at the hospital. And then we've been just trying to ask more information, and it just seems like more and more FBI and people are still pouring in here.
Now, what was the FBI asking you for help with?
They wanted to know about cameras that might be pointed towards the street. So we were trying to identify places where we knew there might be cameras that would see vehicles or people. So we were letting them know of the ones that we knew around in the neighborhood.
Now, you said you spoke with one of the neighbors here that didn't want to be on camera, and she said that one of the neighbors confirmed he heard the explosion.
Yes, we've talked to a couple of people, residents here, and they talked to other people that lived on the street that heard the explosion. But I personally haven't talked to anybody that lives on the street.
Now,
So-
the street is down over here where
It's just about
this
a
happened.
block away.
Just about a block
it's
away.
Yeah, a block around the corner. And most of the streets in here kind of dead end. They just kind of go into cul-de-sacs. So you can't freely really move around the neighborhood.
Now, why do you think the FBI and ATF are still out here? Do you think that they still have worry to think that maybe another bomb would go off?
They must be here because of what they have already found. Like, we heard that there was like nails and things that exploded, that there was an explosion and possibly another explosion. So that's why we came down. to see
Now,
what's going on.
you were telling me something about a backpack or that they had a suspicious.
That they were examining a backpack that they found. This was after they got in here, so I'm sure they're looking around at everything.
Now, I did also hear that, 2 boys were on a bike and that this had something to do with a for sale sign in a yard that had a tripwire on it. And from what I'm hearing from you, that one of the residents had nails and shrapnel in their leg.
That's what we heard. We don't know for sure, but that's what we've heard.
So also, one of the FBI agents actually asked me, and part of the reason I'm actually able to be here is because of having been a resident over at the Travis Creek Apartments. They actually said that they were asking me if the back area of that apartment had a grassy area, and it made me wonder if they were looking for someone, because we also saw helicopters flying around a bunch. Do you think that they found the person who did this?
I have no idea. But there just seems to be a lot more people pouring into the area, so we didn't know if they were going to do a ground search. There's a lot of green belt in the neighborhood, around the neighborhood. There's a lot of walking trails, so I don't know if they're looking for somebody.
Yeah, and I know that you were talking with them about giving the homeowners association information so that they could get those security camera videos that they might need to try to help them figure out who did this. Are you worried that there might be more bombs and things in the neighborhood?
Well, I'm concerned because from what I'm hearing, it's different than the packages that were put on porches. It's worrisome that there was, I guess, a rumor, so far as we know, of a tripwire that that is what was triggered the explosions. So, and that two young boys were riding, or young men were riding their bikes. So we're just wondering if we can get some more information. And we talked to the FBI, and they said they're going to be here all night. So we're just waiting.
Just waiting and figuring out. Yeah, there are really a lot of FBI and ATF agents out here. I mean, there were even more out here earlier from what I saw, but I'm sure there are more down over farther where this bombing actually happened. We are pretty close here on the scene. Most of the media have been told to go to media staging areas really far away from where all of this is to get the stories there and from the press briefings. But we're here where other residents can have access to, and where the scene is playing out. And we've seen bomb units, vans, ATF and FBI vehicles going in and out of the area, which is down that way. It's actually not, from what I'm hearing, it's not down this way, but it is down this street over here. About how far would you say?
It's just about a block. It's about a block down and to the left.
About a block down and to the left?
Yeah. So it's not that far.
And how far away do you live?
We live probably about a half a mile down the other way, just kind of down and around the corner.
Yeah. And did you hear the explosion?
No, we didn't hear anything. No. We got a news on our cell phone, so that's what alerted us.
Like an Amber Alert?
No, just a news alert. I think it
Okay.
was from the Statesman, so
Okay.
that we got an alert from them, and so we said, "Oh, that's around the corner," so we came down.
Definitely. Well, thank you so much for talking with us
Okay.
and sharing what you have been able to get from all of this.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah.
We're just waiting and worrying a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Well, thank you so much.
Okay.
All in all, guys, this has been a pretty big event here out in Austin, Texas. From what I can see, FBI and ATF agents are going to be out here all night trying to put the pieces together on what happened. From what I guess, we have no word of them catching or finding who did this, and that might be why they're searching for surveillance video footage, surveillance cameras. One of the FBI agents was actually asking me, sorry, I just woke out of bed, was asking me what I knew about security cameras footage over by the apartment that I used to live at, and from what I can tell, it sounded like he was fishing for information that might help him find out who had done this, and they might actually have been looking for who did this. We did see helicopters flying around, circling the area. So they might have actually been searching or even chasing somebody down. So all in all, guys, this is Millie Weaver reporting to you for infowars.com. For more updates, make sure you guys check out our website. We will be keeping you updated as the information comes out, as this is a live situation, breaking news. Signing off, Millie Weaver signing off for infowars.com.